Yeah, so how is it that schools are deciding it's not safe enough for students to sit in class, but safe enough for student athletes to play sports? And what does it mean for high school sports now that a number of colleges are saying no to sports this fall? Well, like so much of life during the pandemic, it's complicated. Bloomfield Hills High School senior Samantha Green is right in the middle of all the uncertainty around high school sports. Her Palms team cheers on the school's football and basketball teams, but this year, for the first time, the Palms team is supposed to compete competitively. But now, it's all up in the air.
I'm just hoping that things get better so we can have competitions later in the season.
There's uncertainty around most sports this fall, perhaps none more than football, a sport with no social distancing. High school football teams are already practicing. At the same time, college football is being canceled.
We're totally different in terms of travel.
Jeff Kimberly with the Michigan High School Athletic Association says high school football is local, and that makes it safer.
We're really traveling not just mostly in state, but really regionally within the state. So it really limits the mixing of teams.
Even so, the contact can't be avoided, and that's why football is a moderate to high-risk sport. Same for soccer and volleyball. MHSAA has safety guidelines for all sports, but if it's not safe,
we will make the move and push those next spring and adjust our spring schedule.
Other sports like tennis, golf, and cross country are outside and easier to distance. Cross country, for instance, may have staggered starts, but MHSAA considers these sports lower risk. Next are indoor competitions like swimming and diving. They're still waiting to be allowed to practice inside. But if school's going virtual for safety, why are any sports even an option? Kimberly says sports groups are small,
which is a little bit different than being in a large classroom or school setting. It actually gives schools a chance to see how smaller groups can work.
As for Samantha Green, she's training as if the season will go on, but knows there are challenges.
There's 7 seniors and we're just a tight bunch. So we were all kind of feeling sad and like, we really hope we can have this season.
So here's the rebound rundown. Practices are underway, but high-risk sports haven't been given the green light just yet. Some sports are easier to practice social distancing and have a better chance to go on. Contact sports face greater challenges. A University of Wisconsin study says that 2/3 of high school athletes are experiencing depression and anxiety over canceled sports. And these, of course, are health issues, too. Kimberly with the MHSAA says the mental health factor will go into their decisions about school sports this fall. Expect that decision Thursday, August 20th. Keenan Smith, 7 Action News.